Yeah, I tell you, we had a bit of that up in Port Moresby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a good meeting.
When was it Moresby?
Yeah.
The time doesn't mean anything when you're about to be, have water lapping at your ears.
Yeah.
None worse, Mr. Speaker, than this man over here. And Mr. Speaker, he is taking this government and our country down a dead end.
Could I just,
Mr. Speaker,
I'm just going to interrupt you. You
Please.
continue to call me Mr. Speaker, and I've given it a long reign. You need to use my correct title. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, got him. Yeah. No, that was... Oh, he split him open too. Oh, no. My apology.
No, that's all right.
Do you think Macklemore should perform same up at the NRL Grand Final?
No, I don't. I've been clear about that. I think political statements at sporting events is unacceptable. I think it's...
But what about free speech?
Well, I'm very much into free speech, but if you're into free speech, then presumably there'd be two songs played, one in favour of gay marriage and one against gay marriage. It's nice to be in front of the cameras where I can smile and maybe show a different side.
2 seconds later.
If that eventuates and you do become Prime Minister, will there be a spot in your cabinet for Tony Abbott?
The reality is, people are scared to go to restaurants at night time because they're followed home by these gangs.
One in 10 Australians don't let their dogs see them naked. Do you?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's true. I mean, I love my dog.
Well, Carl, I was just happy that Bill went first. But even with all that time, I still can't think of a response. I'm sorry.
All right.
I love Ralph too, but not in the same way Bill's talking about it. Seems like. I don't know. But, I'll spare Ralph any drama, right?
About the Bondi Junction attack and the fact, as police say, the offender was targeting women.
I think there are a number of factors, and I don't think there's any one solution here, but the computer games that young boys are playing where violence is a very significant part of what's being enforced into their minds on a regular basis. The treatment of women, what they're seeing in some of the computer games, what they're seeing on social media, the normalisation of all of that.
From what Australians have seen thus far, they'd be forgiven for thinking that you are right up Donald Trump's arse.
Well, that might be a Labor line, but it's just not true.
Laura Tingle's outed herself now as somebody who is a partisan. She's a Green/Labor supporter.
How do you know the vast majority of the public in Collie support?
Well, how do you know that they don't?
Well, I have spoken to a number of them. I haven't seen you spoken to a single member of the public, not just the show.
No, look, I understand the position of the ABC. The ABC has an ideological position against that. That's an issue for you. I don't really care. I'm not interested in the politics at the ABC. You can all be advocates and play your games.
Do you feel also that your political momentum is slipping away?
I just think it's such an ABC perspective, if I might say. All the culture that's so far left within the ABC just seems to permeate through many questions when you go on to. I think they're the only journalist that's putting that analysis there, apart from The Guardian, apart from some of the other left-winger online. So when young Australians are going this weekend to an open house, to a unit that they may not be able to afford or they've been saving up for, they know that that unit is more expensive because they have seen building costs increase as a result of the involvement of the unions and of the bikies.
I'm asking about people who go to a doctor who doesn't bulk bill. They now will pay $5 more for that, won't they?
If they're a general patient and they're without a concession card, we reduce the rebate by $5 for people in that category. The doctor may charge the extra $5 or the doctor may decide not to. So for those people that do get charged the $5, you're right. But I heard an amazing story the other day, Mr. Speaker. There was a huge unit construction site in the city and the motorbike screeches to a halt outside the gates. The rider wearing his CFMEU emblazoned jacket with the Rebels bikie tattooed across his forehead, hops off and he walks toward the lady on the stop and go sign at the opening of the building site, the entry of the building site. She's a bit nervous, naturally enough, but tries to make him out. She left home in a rush that morning and couldn't find her contact lenses. Julia, the bikie says. She feels instant relief. It's Bill the bikie. The bikie Bill barges forward and he sees the target
The foreman, his target is the foreman. It's Kevin the carpenter. Now, or as Kevin humbly says, carpenter by trade, but future global leader by nature. Anyway, Kevin's talking to a group of on-site workers, the cleaners. He's talking in Chinese, which is strange because none of the workers are Chinese in that group.
The member for Grayndler on a point of order.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, on weirdness.